what I would also say, and granted, again, this is hard because it's very hard to constantly mix up your tempo like this, but I feel like, honestly, Queen probably could have gone for the reverse timeout game 2. Like, just build wall, build wall, build wall, build wall. But, especially because she had a full stock lead, but I think, you know, it was the conditioning from low. I didn't approach you for literally an entire game, and you kind of didn't get to do anything, so yeah, you are going to run and play more aggressive. But now that you actually have a lead, you're not going to try and time me out, and I'm just going to start reversaling you. And then he took the lead and got the game back. Anyways, now
Speaking of leads.
Yeah, speaking of leads, Wario Nair happened.
David did indeed get hit by a Wario Nair at 10, and he is now at 70 after 5 seconds of comboing.
Yeah, but let's not act like Lucas can't do that as well. Have you seen some of the stuff David does? This guy is a madman. He'll show you combos you didn't even know existed.
Like, I honestly, like, I don't know if you watched any of the glove set earlier, but like, apparently Lucas can just up tilt Bowser like 3 times at low percent, and just it's a combo.
Yeah, that's just Bowser. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
3 times is a bit conservative for Bowser. I think Fox can literally do it like 8 times or something like that.
Of course, classic Bowser shenanigans. All right, geez, Eric only at 20 right now. David is kind of getting screwed right now. Jesus.
Yeah, and I think
Let's try.
I don't know if there's been a game since then, but I will remember commentating the
Okay, geez, yeah.
very good kill confirm from Eric and solid lead here. Speaking of characters that are terrifying when they don't have to approach you, Wario. This character literally wins every second that you're not interacting with him.
Yeah, this like, oh my god, okay, David, Jesus Christ, he just got the triple up air shenanigans, oh my god.
That's always so funny. Like, Lucas got all these psychic powers, but then one of his best combo moves is him just going donk, 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 donk.
It's so weird. Like, I gotta imagine Lucas eventually is gonna get a concussion from all his up airs, like, Jesus.
Could you imagine that was a mechanic? Like, you could just get concussed. Like, your controls get reversed or something?
It turns on the brawl trip mechanic.
True.
If you can hit too many up airs, that'd be funny.
Like fasting down tilt. I always call it the shin breaker because he literally just goes. he obliterates your shins. He just puts all of his legs into it. Like, imagine that just makes you trip like in the future.
Oh, that'd be goofy. That's a trip move.
But yeah.
All right.
Shockingly, Eric lived that up B. I didn't know. I thought it was stronger than that. I know it's nowhere near as strong as Ness's, but like, I think it's kill by then. But yeah, kill power also not a department Lucas quite struggles in, considering some of those moves like F tilt, fair. Granted, it's a little bit hard to hit those kill moves sometimes, but once you hit them,
Ooh, that shield pressure. That was actually doing that early landing Nair and then into the jab. Eric's just kind of left guessing. When can I? Oh my god.
Oh my god, Eric peered into his soul.
I don't even think it was a read. He just got up till at 60 and David's dead.
Nah, I think he read him because he like got the roll. He got the roll, went up to his shield, waited for him to panic spot that, and just whop.
Whack.
I love it. I love Wario noises. I think my favorite is the nya whenever he gets star KO'd.
Oh yeah, we love Wario, goofy character.
We love Wario. But again, I remember when these two last played, it was a very, very, very close game 10 set, where Eric managed to barely eke it out in the end, but it was back and forth the whole time. But I remember talking to Eric after that, and he said that he thought one of the main things that really helped him win that was the fact that he wasn't getting edge guarded, because Junior could just kind of side B high, and Lucas didn't have a great answer to that. Wario does not, well, Wario can kind of do that, but it isn't quite as good as Junior's, so we'll see if edge guarding becomes more relevant in this matchup.
I like how Eric just waited on that platform long enough for the idle animation to play. He's just like, you don't want to approach me, so I'm just going to do nothing.
He doesn't have to.
He doesn't. No, he can just wait for a walk, man. I mean, this is on David to approach, really. Eric already has half walk, I think, like just straight up.
Yeah, and David's at the percent where that's pretty much my kill. Honestly, he probably wants to go in now more than ever because...
Goodbye? No, okay, he DI'd hard in. That was the correct DI. That's the only way he lived that.
I think Eric tried to cross him up and mix because maybe it wouldn't work at that percent, or I don't know if it was intentional, but David definitely picking the right DI, and you know, there's a will, there's a way, and if there's PK freeze, PK fire, down tilt, down smash, there is definitely a way to edge guard Eric. I think I missed a few moves. Oh yeah, PK thunder, fair.
Straight up, yeah, this is fair.
Did I get all of Lucas's edge guarding moves? Am I missing one?
I mean, you can do it with Zare, I guess, but okay, yeah, Bear's going to take game 1. But honestly, barely considering how much elite Eric had.
Yeah, dealing with a Wario with the lead, oh, that's so scary. Especially as a floaty character with not great mobility. Like, how do you catch Wario in the air?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Lucas has got a lot of air drift, but like even then, so does Wario, and you have to be aggressive.
Yeah, and it's like he has a lot of drift, but like it's kind of hard to use that for mix-ups because he's so floaty that it still just kind of like slowly descends down to you. So it's a little bit hard for his positioning to be ambiguous, you know?
Yeah. I mean, they kind of do have like almost the same movement, don't they? Like,
Yeah, well,
kind
Wario,
of floaty, kind
Wario
of drifty.
falls a good bit faster.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I think Wario also has best drift. I don't know why they gave this tiny, pudgy little gremlin man the airspeed of like a Mach 5 jet, but for some reason Wario can just move through the air like nothing.
Yeah, honestly, that's part of why the character is so good. 'Cause you can drift in air from like 2x roll distance. It's crazy how far you can get in air, and that's obviously his favorite combo starter.
Yeah, exactly. Also worth mentioning, I feel like Eric's had fantastic spacing this set. Like, I mean, you saw it at the start there. He just kind of struts up to Daveid, does his little wobble, or, sorry, little hobbles, and then just kind of like watches him miss his air. All right, grab up air.
Eric out to an early lead again, just kind of out neutraling Daveid, just getting all these conversions too on top of it.
Yeah. Wait, is this winner's semis or winner's quarters?
I think this is winner's semis already. This is already pretty far in the
Oh,
bracket.
wait, you changed it from best of 3 to best of 5. Nice.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure it is best of 5 at this point.
But yeah, Eric definitely not having probably his preferred tournament runs as of late. But again, the Wario is I feel like this is definitely the character Eric is known for. Not like he doesn't have a bunch of other good characters, but there's definitely like, you know, his most feared character, I'd say. Although that junior is wanted in 35. That junior is wanted in 35 nations for grand robbery. I'm just saying.
I'm sure Grand Theft Auto too. I mean, I don't know what the lore behind that clown car is, but I feel like there's a chance he stole it from somebody. I don't know.
Yeah, it's possible. Jesus. I don't know if you just saw that, but Eric literally just up tilted Lucas Dare like 3 times. What are in those gloves? Oh, wow, he lived the up throw too. Interesting to see here. We also got the Onet version of FD. I don't remember if they fixed it in this game, but do the FDs have different properties?
I don't think they have different properties, but they're obviously different appearances, and I'm sure Daveid picking it thematically for Lucas.
Yeah, Daveid definitely has his preferences. I'm pretty sure he does the Super Mario Galaxy, the Galaxy Observatory theme for every Grand Finals he's in.
I don't know the lore behind that. That's possible.
I feel like I remember that happening. I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh,
Eric racking up the cheeses.
What a conversion.
Ooh, and the dare.
And the dare. Lucas barely holding on, but I think... Ooh, oh my god,
the
what a
recovery
ledge bounce.
angle,
That
yeah.
was so good. A bit of an odd PK freeze there. Maybe trying to call it a jump. I mean, it makes sense. If you got hit by that, you're in a horrible position. Yeah, again, Eric just kind of playing the station game. He doesn't have to approach.
Ooh, the read on the shield drop.
Gives him a little smack. A bit of an old school discipline. You've been misbehaving. Off my stage.
Goodbye. That move is also goofy. All of Wario's moves are kind of weird.
It's so funny. I feel like it's also kind of weird because it's like, it's one of those moves that's a bit awkwardly slow, which makes it a bit hard to use, but also kind of makes it hard to avoid. Because it's like, you know, it's kind of got a lot of wind-up that comes out quickly.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's a bit slower than everything else in Wario's hit, so just by kind of using it, you get almost an automatic time mix-up, you know?
I gotta wonder too. I haven't looked at any of Wario's hitboxes, but is that F tilt disjointed like in the slightest? I gotta wonder.
I mean, I think he has like the whole hitbox interpolation thing where like his hand gets massive. So I'm assuming that they don't make the hitbox equally massive, but it's probably a little bit disjointed, but it's big as hell, I can tell you that much.
Oh, and goodbye. You got up tilted at 45. Sorry. Sorry, kid.
And you thought they patched that out.
Nope. Absolutely not. I thought that was a close game for a second. He got up tilted.
Oh man, this is a close game. Oh right.
Yeah.
This is Wario we're talking about.
I forgot. He has that move.
Right into his loving palms. Go up, my child. Go out. Seeing one of the most terrifying things to show up the bracket today, Buff Kirby. Caked up.
Buff Kirby power up. Oh my god.
Buff Kirby got some cake on him. Anyway.
Don't say that.
Look, I'm just saying, the Amogus that's been around, them thighs? I said what I said. I did not stutter. Anyways.
Rather suspicious of you to say that. Alright, FD again. I assume that this is to avoid Wario combos. I'd have to imagine, right?
Yeah, Wario can get some in.
Oh no. Oh my god, this sucks.
What happened there? Maybe just a misinput? Maybe just trying to go... I mean, honestly, I think Lucas could make it back from that distance. His recovery is massive, but I think maybe Daveid just slightly misjudged it.
I saw him die in a similar way before. He was like zaring off stage, and then he went so low he couldn't recover. I wonder if he's just like overestimating how close he can zare to ledge for some reason.
Right, yeah. I mean, it's also not impossible to rule out the fact that it might just be like, you know, kind of easy when you are playing a very slow-paced game. Eric's kind of been in control of it the whole time, and then you just randomly die at 50 for one read. Just, you know, get a little bit off your game, you know.
Sorry you got up tilted, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Eric's wafts, pardon the pun, but they are stinky. They're disgusting.
Okay, Eric, he keeps on drifting in on that up B. I think it's like, it's one of those weird mix-ups where it's like, if you just stand still, you cover it, but like a lot of people will run in and try to punish that like really hard.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, again, Mario's got such, ooh.
Raw fair, yeah,
I don't know
okay.
if that was an intentional takeout with the PK Fire, but that was super slick. Baiting him to jump with the landing PK Fire, but not throwing it out and then immediately fairing him, that was really nice. Oh, but it sucks so much to see Daveid finally kind of getting control of the game, and then he's still losing because he got the SD, but...
Oh, that could have been a kill, actually. Oh my god, no!
Well, all right, well, things are even now.
These are top players, folks. They can't recover. They don't know.
So, like, can someone go around and, like, tell Eric and Daveid, so, like, you have this jump button. I think they might have it on the shoulders. You can also press X.
You know, it's near that big red button, or big green button that has A on it, you know?
Ooh, Eric getting a nice...
You got up tilted.
No way.
Oh, God, DI.
That would have been an insane finish, but fantastic DI coming out from
up
Daveid.
smash?
That combo, though, holy hell. He got the mid-air double hit nair, caught his air dodge with his up tilt and just killed him. Ooh, and that's
And the smack. Goodbye. Goodbye, child.
Wow, that was such a good combo. Eric, you were absolutely cooking.
I think Eric said he was mad that his waft didn't kill.
I would be mad that didn't kill, too. That was sick as hell.
Why, remember why do that Rob Privilege clip from that one video? That's exactly what it is. I didn't kill it at 50. What the fuck?
This must be what the rich people look like when they don't have to sorry. This is what rich people feel like when they have to pay taxes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
I'm not saying it should have killed at 50. I'm just saying it would have been cool as hell if it did. Do it for the clip, you know? Like,
oh my god, shut up, Eric. We know you have a top tier. Stop complaining.
I don't know if I call it top tier. I think Eric's just kind of cracked. I'm not gonna lie. Look,
Wario's broken.
sometimes you just have to live in regret of the things that could have been. Like,